Hello there. So I'm just thought I'd make this quick video so that you can kind of see how to do question 16 because I can see that you were maybe having a hard time with it. So in question 16, it talks about how the mass of a banana plus the peel is 360 grams. So here I need to set up a linear equation. Now remember, a linear equation is going to have one letter in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let M, or actually let B be the mass of the banana peel. Okay. And then also you want to let's let P be the mass of the banana peel, and let B be the mass of the banana. Because these are the two things that I was given in that word equation, and now I'm going to set up two equations, okay? So I'm going to set up two equations. So I know that the mass of the banana plus the mass of the peel is 360 grams. So the mass banana plus peel equals 360 grams. Now let's put our letters into that instead of words. So we said that the mass of the banana, well, that's really our letter B here, okay? So this means that B plus the mass of my peel, which we said was P, equals 360 grams, okay? So this is my equation 1, and you can throw those units in there too. My equation 2 now says that the banana is actually going to be 4 times more than the mass of the peel, okay? So that means that my banana is 4 times that of the mass of the peel. Well, what does that mean? 4 times, and we said that my banana is actually B, so 4 times B equals P, my mass of my peel. That's what this means. 4 times my banana equals the mass of my peel, okay? Now this is important because if I'm looking back at my first equation here, I notice that I have 2 letters. Remember what I said, I can't solve a linear equation if I have 2 unknowns. But here, I'm telling you that instead of a P, we can write 4 times B. That's what this means. This literally means that instead of writing a P, we can write 4 times B into my equation right here, okay? So let's do that. And we call this in math, this is called substitution, okay? So let's actually do that. So I have B plus, and instead of that P, now I'm gonna write 4 times B. Now, anytime I do substitution in math, I always tell my students to use brackets because that just helps kind of sort things out. It lets me know that you substituted something into the equation. It also means that if this was a test or a quiz, maybe next year in math, grade 10 math, that I can tell that you've done substitution. So if you do something wrong later on in the steps, at least you get this mark here, all right? Well, let's observe a couple things. Now I only have the letter B's on the left-hand side of the equation, which is awesome. And remember that I can collect like terms here, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so our step here is to collect like terms. And remember, for a term to be a like term, you have to have the same letter, same exponent. Well, here I have letter B, and there's no exponents here, so I can add those together. So I can do 1B plus 4B's. That gives me 5B's here. That's my collecting like terms. And that all equals 360 grams, okay? Now, also recall that if I'm solving for an equation or I'm solving for a letter, I need to do the opposite operations to get that letter by itself. What that means is I'm asking myself, what's happening between this 5 and this B? Well, anytime a number is right beside a letter, that's multiplying. So I'm multiplying this 5 and this B. And I just said that we have to do the opposite. So what's the opposite of multiplying? I now need to divide. So I'm going to divide both sides. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do the other. I'm going to divide both sides by 5. Notice that on the left-hand side, 5 divided by 5, that actually goes to 1, so those cancel. Those go away. That just leaves me with a B, and 360 divided by 5. 360 divided by 5, now that's going to leave me with 72. What does this mean? Well, this means that the mass of that banana peel is going to be 72 grams, so we've now found our answer here. Okay? And some teachers might next year want you to do a therefore statement. That's what these 3 little dots mean. I'm okay if you don't do that right now. So hopefully this helped. Let me know if you need any more clarification.